How you doing, people? How's it going? It's Retro Zachary here, and today we're going to be, well, unboxing my collection, really. Um, yeah, playing some Medal of Honor theme songs too. So let's get into it, man. I think. So we have got Medal of Honor on the PS1, and make sure it's everything that I collect is a Black Label edition. You know, I've got a couple of games that is platinum, but I try to always make sure I get the Black Label edition. So, and you always make sure that you got the PlayStation logo tagged down here. If you guys can see that, look, you can see my face in the reflection there. Hello, hello. So, yeah, this Medal of Honor game came out in 1999. And this was, in my eyes, this was the start of gaming, you know, wartime as well. And I don't know exactly the quantity of how many sold, but when I got a version, I was I was gobsmacked anyway. I shouldn't really have been playing it, but you know, I ended up playing it. So so yes, we have got the back as well showing off there. When you look at some of these images and some of the wording here as well, I don't know whether you guys can see that. It's a little bit. You can maybe. But yeah, I mean, when I looked on these pictures, I was like, what? You know, I mean, for the age I was, you know, I couldn't really read that well anyway, so I was just looking at the pictures and then decided to boot the game up one time. It is also a two-player game as well. So yeah, you know, invite your friends over and stuff like that, and have a kind of battles together. Um, yeah, yeah. Let's let's open it. I want to be kind of careful when I open these boxes, really, because they the PS1s, the hinges can break, very brittle. So yeah, when I got this game again, I just, you know, I took everything apart and just cleaned it up nice, to the best of my abilities anyway. So we do have the booklet as well. Yeah. I mean, look at that artwork. I'm a big fan of artwork, you know. And yeah, this is that's awesome, you know. Nothing on the back of this one. Nothing at all. Just a code down there, but I think that's just a booklet code. Whoops. Gotta get used to having it the opposite way around just for the camera, you know. But yeah, we can have a look inside as well. Especially what about the PlayStation, all the ports and everything like that. For any of you guys that have not seen it, you got when the DualShock controllers come out too as well. Yeah, just tells you a bit more about the controllers, all the different, I guess, all the different kind of settings to what you want to change it to, for the fire button, the jump button, and everything like that. It tells you a bit more about what all the functions in the war room does. Also, which is wicked. I do miss. I ain't gonna lie, right? I do miss manuals inside games these days. You know, because the manual's like, well, for me, is like the best part of the game. Well, obviously playing the game too, but yeah, it's not too bad really. I mean, you know, I want this live stream today just to be about my collection of the games, and just taking a little bit of time out for you guys to see what's in the manuals and stuff like that if you're thinking about getting the game, you know. I mean, I don't know everything, I must say, but I will tell you what mostly everything is to the best of my abilities anyway. That you get all your medals as well. I've got 3 more to collect in the in this game. I did do a live stream as well. I've got 3 parts to the game also. Yeah, of me completing it, and that's it. And then you got some just like some helplines there, which I don't think you actually get these days, to be fair. So yeah, put that to one side. So I've got the game here as well. The artwork on the disc is awesome, you know. I mean, look at that. Yeah, I mean, I tried to get all the discs so that you could see me. Hello, my beard. Hello, look. Hello. Yeah, I try to make sure that the discs are in good condition as well. I'm a big fan of that, you know, because then it runs properly, you know. So we're going to put this away now and go on to the next one. So put that to one side. Here we go. Here's the next one. Medal of Honor Underground. Wow. What can I say about this game, really? This game was brought out in 2000. And yeah, I mean, the artwork on that is awesome. You know, that is just, you know, I love the artwork. Just love it. Again, it's a black label edition. I always make sure I always get the black labels again. And then this what's on the back. Yeah. So again, this is 2 players also. And yeah, just invite your mates round and stuff like that. Look at that. Wicked. I do need to live stream this game too. So and I will do. So let's open it up. Again, you get the booklet. Lovely booklet. Lovely artwork. Again, same as mostly what's on the front here. But now if we turn to the back, we have more art. Look at that. Look at that. That is awesome. That would be like someone's model that they done and then took the picture and then printed it on here. So, but that is awesome. That'll probably be from a 00 gauge train set, to be fair. Someone's done that. Maybe just a diorama. I don't know. So yeah. Again, it's more like the same as the first one, really. From the booklet, just tells you a little bit more about the PlayStation, all the ports and everything like that, and I guess safety warnings on there too. Same with DualShock controllers. Yeah, it is mostly the same as the first one, to be fair. Tells you all the different kind of functions and everything like that that's in the game. Yeah, today I'm not really too sure how long this live stream should be, but I just want to kind of like, you know, just give you an insight here, guys, you know. Might as well, and yeah. Anyone can pause it at any time and have a little read if you want to, if you can see that mostly. I mean, I don't know what it's going to be like on the screen. Yeah. Wicked. Some more helplines there. I do like the artwork. Awesome. So, and then the disc itself, the picture. Wicked. Immense. Immense. I do like the colouring as well. And then again, I do like to make sure that the disc is as spotless as it can be. I can see already like there's a little bit of scratching going on, but not too much. It's still playable. Wicked.
Achtung, Ami! Achtung, Ami!
So what we got next? We have Medal of Honor Frontline. This game, when it come out in 2002, I was just like, wow. I was gobsmacked, man. So the landings on D-Day and everything, wicked. For the artwork is awesome too. Trying to get their full. I can see like there is scratching, but I have had this game for a very long time. So ever since it's come out. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. For the PlayStation 2, well ahead of its time, no? For this game. Also, I do like to make sure that you do get the booklet, and you get a little memory card holder there as well. I got tons of memory cards for the PlayStation 2. Look at that. And then on the back, it'd just be some like helplines and stuff like that. Kind of, yeah. So you get like, you know, settings and everything like that. I think there's a little bit more settings in this one, to be fair. Similar to the PlayStation 1 booklet, to be fair. Tells you a bit more about the loading games, save games and everything like that. And the gallery too. I'm trying to get the next page here. Here we go. More about the controller. Bit more about, well, same thing. PS1. Tells you what all the health bar is all about and stuff like that. You get the compass in the middle too. Wicked. There's more about on here. Some of the weapons you get, and the rate of fire and stuff, and what kind of accuracy it is. That's pretty awesome. You know, you don't get that with today's games, not as far as I know, anyway. Tells you a bit more about disguises and stuff like that. Wicked. I do like the soundtrack as well. This is a soundtrack for Medal of Honor Frontline. So yeah, I thought, do you know what? To be honest, and you do get like help. You do get helpline still, PS2 version. I think Medal of Honor Frontline. This is the best soundtrack in my kind of eyes. Do get nice little artwork on a disc again too, which is awesome. There's me again. Hello. There is slight scratching there, but not too bad. Not too bad at all, I reckon. Cool. Put that back in. And put that back in also. Yeah, wicked. One-player game though. It is a one-player game, that one. So now, next on the agenda. We have Medal of Honor, Rising Sun. Now this game here, right? I mean, brought out in 2003. I was. It is a good game, but coming like, I don't know, from playing all these games, coming from Frontline and then going into this again, you do get the multiplayer on this. I didn't really like the multiplayer too much, but the storyline was brilliant. Yeah, so that was the rating at the time, was a 9 out of 10 there. The artwork is definitely brilliant. And always make sure there's the PlayStation tag there too. I mean, look at the back of the artwork. Wicked, man. Wicked. Again, it's either a 1-player or a 2-player game too. But I always try and make sure that I do get the manuals. And again, you do get a nice little memory card holder. These days, it's just gigs and gigs on whatever card you get for the PlayStation 5. Yeah, you do get like a nice bit of artwork again. Booklet. Back of the booklet. We could just some like help lines on the old, what is it, Google Mail or something like that. Never actually rang or emailed anyone for help on a game before. Sometimes I'd be stuck, and it'd just be like a few weeks down the line. You know, it's mostly similar to the PS2 booklet as well. You know, just. But again, I just thought I'd show you guys. I mean, look, it tells you the characters and all about them too, which I haven't actually read. So. So it's different to the Frontline manual, but you know, I'm taking it. I don't mind taking the time out just to show you guys here, especially if you're thinking about adding it to your collection. You know, wicked. I mean, I wasn't sure whether I liked Rising Sun at first, but then after playing it, I played it again. I wanted to make sure. You do get look at that. You get the weapons that you can use in the game too, and it just tell you more about of what they are, kind of what they do. I do like the I'm a big fan of the M1 Grand though. Yeah. Just again that sound of like, you know, you need to reload. Wicked. Wait. Tells you a bit more about the multiplayer as well. And again about what the kind of all the functions in the game do as also. You know, whether it's like your health bar, what the medikits do. Wicked. And some of these booklets, I mean, you even get artwork like just like shaded in like on the background of the wording. I think that's awesome. I do miss the booklets again. I really do. These days you buy a game and it's either digital download, you know. I'm not really a big fan of that, man. I'm old school, man. You know. And then again, on the disc itself, I mean, the color variants. I mean, blue's my favorite color anyway, but that looks awesome. I want to see if I can get a little bit extra light here, guys. It might work out to be better if I get a little bit of light going on. There you go. Yeah. Wicked. And again, I do try to make sure that the disc is spotless as it can be. I do see some little bit of scratching around here, but the game does work, and there's me in the background with my headset on. Yeah, wicked, man. Rising sun. And I will be live streaming these games, guys. My collection is complete, right? And I will be live streaming them. I need to do Medal of Honor Underground on the PS1 next. So what's next, eh? Medal of Honor European Assault. 2005. And the art, I am a fan of artwork, right? When it comes to like World War II, whatever it is. I mean, I don't go to art galleries, you know, but when it comes to the PlayStation games and stuff, it is awesome. Do you get, I mean, that is crazy, you know? You know what I mean? I mean, again, for the PS2, and like, you're going to get graphics like this when you play it. You know? It's just awesome. And also, guys, it is a 1-player or a 2-player game. You know? So, 2-player, you get to play with a friend, but a 1-player through the campaign. Yeah. We're going to open this up. Now, I've got the booklet, but I hate when you buy something and they leave a sticker there, you know. I don't like that. I mean, I might have to try and take it off slowly somehow, maybe heat it up just a little bit, make it warm, maybe with my hand or something. But yeah. And then on the back, so you get the helplines there, guys. Never used them. Never used them. But this booklet is it's a little bit thin, so there's not too much in this one. You know, just tells you a bit more about the settings and controller settings. Obviously, your health warning is there as well, guys. Whoever read that, while playing a game? Whoever read that? Because I surely didn't. When I inserted a game, that was it. I had to play it. Tells you a bit more about the controls again on that side and playing the game. Tells you a bit more about also what everything is in the game and their function. And that's about a 2-player game, split screen, guys. I remember the days of the split screen, right? Because I used to put like a sheet or a bit of cardboard in the middle of the TV, and yeah, that was it. Just to stop your friend or whoever you may be playing from cheating or looking at your screen. Look, you even get like a little pad for your notes as well if you want to write down anything there. I never use that myself personally. And then again, you got the artwork on the disc. Turn around that way, that'd be better. Yeah, wicked, man. See the condition of the disc quickly. Also. Yeah, this one. Oh, I can see a little bit of scratching going on. A little bit of kind of, you know. But other than that, this game works.
Achtung, Ami! Achtung, Ami!
Wicked. Medal of Honor European Assault, guys. I'm going to have to put that one just down here for a minute. Next, Medal of Honor Vanguard in my collection today. This artwork is awesome. Parachute regiment in the back. It's a Patterson. You got a Patterson there as well, which is awesome. Let's have a look on the back quickly. Now again, this is a one player and 2 player game, which is awesome. I mean, some of this artwork is wicked. In game, what you're getting, you know. No stickers on my booklet on this one. But again, you do get your memory card insert there. I guess so you don't lose your gameplay or your save data. You can know where it is straight away, especially if you're playing the game. Inside, I mean, look at this artwork in the background. I mean, oh my gosh. You know, game makers, they took the time out, again, just to put stuff in the booklet. You know? I think these days, the companies that make these games have kind of lost their faith a little bit. I think it's just all about money now, really, to be honest. But come on, add some booklets. Let's kind of go back to the old days. You know, I know digital download is great in some cases because you don't get a scratched up disc, or you might accidentally step on it and break it, and then you're gonna have to buy a new copy. But also, digital download, it still can crash, you know, as much as the next disc. Look at that. Oh, I tell ya. Yeah, I was wicked. Parachute regiment in the back also. Again. Wow. And then your helplines as well. Just in case you want to ring. Hang on a minute, I need some help or something, I should imagine. Again, I never rang. There we go. Let's have a look at the disc quickly. So again, I want to be careful because kind of don't want to scratch up. Do get artwork on the disc also. Again, wicked. Power edition. And again, slight scratching going on there. But other than that, I do like to keep scratches to a minimal, especially when playing. Now, that's for the PS2. Again, way ahead of its time, eh? You know. So now, what we've got next. So now we're going on to the PSP, people. Medal of Honor Heroes. In 2006 this game came out, and for the PSP it's awesome. I mean, especially if you got an adapter to connect to the PSP and then connect it to the TV. Wicked, man. These discs inside small, but the artwork again, guys. I mean, you know, when I look at this, right, and look at the soldiers, I know I want to go into battle here, you know, I know I'm ready, you know. And again, this is a one-player game, but for the PSP, you can always, even though it already has some memory on the hard drive as well, you can add some too. Which I don't think I've actually got one of those to add. Hang on a minute. I think it's actually a 2-player game too, you know. I've never actually, I've never been on online for the PSP at all, so I don't know much about it. I just played the game. So yeah, I guess it's actually online too. 2 to 32 players or something. Wow. Okay. Oh, we don't want that happening. Come on now. Let's put you back in there for a second. So, in this one, it was make sure that I get the booklets. Because I'm a big fan of the booklets. Wait. Tells you a bit more about the instructions of the PSP. And the controller settings too. There's a bit more about the health and everything like that. Oh. Yeah, wicked. I do like the sound. I do again like the soundtrack to Medal of Honor Frontline. I think it's just it's fitting to all of the Medal of Honors, really, to be honest. Do get some nice artwork, Sergeant Patson, and helplines again. And on the back. With this one, you do get another exclusive booklet, really. Just tells you a little bit inside about other games and stuff that's coming out at that time. But Sims 2. I remember that game. Yeah, I was on hours on the Sims, you know. I was like, yeah. I mean, wow. I mean, that is another game in itself, isn't it? The Godfather. Do you remember that game? I don't even have that in my collection, guys. That's the next one that's to end up going in my collection. You know? That is awesome, man. I did have the game and I did play the game, but I must have lost it or something happened anyway, because again I'm very I shouldn't have done it, but to save room, to save space, I got rid of all my boxes and put all the discs into one folder, and I shouldn't have done it. I done it with the PS1 and PS2. Wicked stuff. Then again, we got the PSP disc as well. Now, I have got a couple of movies also for the PSP for its time, and yeah, my first movie for the PSP was Rocky Balboa. There's these first movie. Look how small the discs are, man. I mean, you got some scratching going on, but it's not actually on a disc, it's from a protector. So, that's not actually too bad. That's pretty cool. So, the next one. Medal of Honor Heroes 2. They brung out a number 2 for the PSP, guys. Wicked. Look at the artwork. Now, you know that You know Patterson's been through a lot. You know that, right? I mean, you know. You know he's been through a lot. So again, it's a one-player game still. And still does have the PSP tag on that as well. To make sure it's... And also, I guess you get to go online. Or play with friends with another PSP. So that's awesome. But the artwork is wicked, man. Yeah, I love that. I love it. Again, tells you a little bit more about the PSP settings too. These are the age ratings. See, I believe this will probably be a 16 mature, right? I don't actually know. Let's have a look. Yeah, it does say a 16. I guess these like the other warning signs for like violence and bad language and words in the game. Wicked. I mean, look at the like the old school kind of writing as well. I wish you guys can see like a little bit more on that. I don't know. I don't even know if you lot can see the words. I think you can. Wicked. This is my first video on kind of like showing off some of the collection and kind of doing, well, a little bit of a review on the booklet, but you know the words when I'm looking at the screen here, it just kind of they look a bit small, to be fair. But I guess we're looking to see if there's any extra artwork. Helpline, people, helpline. And then again, this also come with the booklet for whatever games was coming out in that year or the next year. You know, FIFA 08 even. Hello Tracy, thank you for joining in today. I'm just I'm playing some Medal of Honor theme tune while also showing off the Medal of Honor collection that I have. My collection is now complete with the game that had come today. I'm excited to show that off. Yeah, I mean some of these games, look, Skate as well, The Sims. I do have all the Sims for the PC, even the expansion packs too. I was just a Sims fan. I don't know what it was. I think I just wanted to grow up too quickly. Like, this is my house, this is this. The Simpsons even. I got all the Simpsons too. Wicked games they are. I'm reading this kind of upside down as well. Look, Airborne. Oh man, that game. 2. I've never actually played 2, so I don't know what that's about. All the Burnouts. I played the Burnouts. Bad Company even. Oh my gosh. Now we're going back, you know. Remember that. The Bad Company. They were wicked. Harry Potter games. Wicked. And in the back. Fire. Cool. So I mean, even the discs for the PSP, I mean, even they had the time to put the artwork on it as well, and not just left it plain. Medal of Honor Heroes 2, you know, so that's pretty awesome. And then again, you got a bit of scratching, but that would be on the casing, not the disc itself. Very smart though, like that. So.
Achtung, Ami! Achtung, Ami!
Oh yeah, I don't think I actually said that. Medal of Honor Heroes 2 also come out in 2007. God, I nearly forgot about that for a minute. What's next? Medal of Honor reboot, guys. Now, you do get Medal of Honor Frontline with the game as well as an extra, which is awesome. And this one's an 18 for the PS3. I don't mind that artwork. We're kind of like looking like a bit like Call of Duty going on here, aren't we? And then on the back, wicked. It is online also, so you get to play online, and it's one player game for the campaign too, which is awesome. Wow. I mean, I always make sure again that I always make sure I got the manuals. Either I'm just a manual person really, but even we've got a couple of extras here. Even when looking on the back casing, right? I want to show you guys this because this is wicked. Take out the disc. There we go. I mean, you did get some artwork on the inside. 1 minute. What's going on here? Yeah, that's awesome, isn't it? Really. No, do you know what I think? Here's what I think, people. I think there's two here of the same. Yeah, there's two in that side. I'm gonna have to take one out. I literally thought there was an inside kind of a little bit of artwork showing off, but there we go. Come on, let's have a look at the booklets. So you do get like codes, been used, not been used, whatever. So yeah, all the violence and the kind of signs down there, and then the age ratings too. Tells you a little bit more about them, which is awesome. A bit more about their contents. It'll tell you just mostly all about settings and stuff like that, and what the buttons do. You know. Hello, Ahmed. How you doing? Thank you for joining in today. I've got my Medal of Honor collection here. And I'm playing some theme tunes from Medal of Honor Frontline as well on Apple Music. So I thought it'd just be fitting, really. There's no artwork in here, that's the thing. Wicked. In this one I don't think they actually showed a kind of like weapon detail like they did with the other, like some of the others down there that I've already shown off. So they took some of that out, and you know, it's like, why? I've never actually I've had a look at some of the manuals, but I didn't have a look at, you know, I haven't read through every single detail. No. Was that warranty as well? Tells you about warranty and stuff. And some helplines there as well. Just not too bad. Then on the back, this is what I like now, because on the back, the artwork here, I mean, I know it's just like shells and stuff like that, and bullets there as well, but that's wicked. I miss that with games of today again. Oh, sorry. So that's just like a little bit more on the Battlefield Bad Company. 2010. Some other games. And then Battlefield 3. Oh, keep on forgetting about that, sorry. Wicked. And then some codes or already been used or whatever. Yeah. time to have a look at the disc, because wicked. Hello. Yeah, this disc is good. I can't see no scratches, I don't think. Wicked. Oh, got to put that in properly.
Achtung, Ami! Achtung, Ami!
So yeah, this I nearly forgot again. Look, this game come out in 2010 also. There is definitely 2 there in there, guys. I'll take it out. Yeah, because I don't know. I don't want it in there. I've already got 2. That's a good one, that. So the next one here. See, we're going from PS1 to PS2, and then PS3, and then we're going to show off the PC ones too. Medal of Honor Airborne. PlayStation 3. Again, when I look at this artwork, you know, I'm just like, yeah. But I don't just think of like all these war games. It's just like a game. I like, you know, it's a kind of like in my brain. It's thank you to all the heroes out there, really, you know, that has had the guts to jump out of a plane, parachute, weapon, all the heavy gear they used to carry, and just and jump down into enemy territory. Really, I think it was actually a C-47. Yeah, I was trying to think. But wicked, man. Look at that. And you actually get to play it online as well. Yeah. PS1. PS1. No, that's wrong. Don't say it.
Achtung, Ami! Achtung, Ami!
So, the 1 player, and then online too, which is cool. Wicked. Okay. Again, nice little booklet too, and a little bit extra. What's this going on here? Got another booklet up. We're on fire. Airborne. Wicked games. Wish I could get a little bit clearer, you know, for you guys. Controller and the settings and everything. I can't really read upside down too much, so I think that's just like the the controller commands as well. Wicked. Yeah, I cannot wait to live stream some of these games, you know. It's going to be wicked. With commentary as well, of course. And my face there. Yeah, you do get some artwork there, just a little bit faint on the imprint. Wicked, man. And then again, some kind of helplines there. And then on the back of this one, it's just, there is a little bit of artwork at the front on the top here. With like the parachute regiments and stuff like that. Put that back in. The official gaming guide. I do like these little things, but actually, do you know what? I don't know why the book's so small, to be honest. It seems like, look, it seems like the last one I looked at as well. I feel like this should be in a PSP box. So maybe it was kind of an accident that ended up in this box, to be fair. But nevertheless, I will still show. Unless it was just a reprint and then just put in a box, but I'm not too sure. Yeah, I think this was a reprint, guys. But nevertheless, I will still stick it back in the box. That definitely belongs in a PSP box, doesn't it? We have the artwork on there, guys. Bit of scratching going on there, actually. I don't even know. Yeah, I'm trying to kind of, I think it's just like a little kind of like finger imprints kind of thing there. But when I buy these games, I do clean all the case and everything like that before I buy. So now we have got here Medal of Honor Warfighter. Some of that artwork, man. now we are coming a bit of a long way in front onto the PS3 now compared to the PS1 and PS2. Go. Also, is a one player, but you get to play online too, and everything. I need to take that off, really. Which I might leave on there, to be fair. So in this was a 2012 game. Now, this is the only kind of booklet that I got with it for the time, but I need to investigate, because this can't be just the booklet, can it, guys? I mean, you know, there's nothing to it. I mean, whether you guys know in the comments or anything, please let me know. But I mean, it tells you like all about the age ratings and the bad language and the health warnings and stuff like that. It tells you inside this little booklet here. So if that was the case, I'm not a big fan of that. I'm not really. Empty. You might as well just class that as empty. So this is where I think that the artwork it's not there. There is a little bit, you know, the soldier of weapon, and you know, but mostly it's just a clear disc, really, isn't it? To be fair, not like the other ones. And again, I do need to clean this disc, to be fair, but I can't really see any scratches on it. Let's put that one back in there then. Good stuff. So what's next? We have got Medal of Honor Allied Assault. That artwork is just phenomenal. You know, I mean, look at that. You know, when he's looking, he's like, are you sure we want to do this? You know what I mean? but to all like the World War II like soldiers out there that's been through a lot, man. The guts to get inside one of these like armored boats and stuff and going up to the front, that takes a lot of guts and heroism, kind of like, you know, thank you, you know, at the end of the day. That's the back. Before I forget, this came out in 2002 on the PC. Wicked. And tells you a little bit more about kind of like the processor unit and how much memory it will take and stuff like that. It's kind of awesome. It's a 2-disc set. 2-disc set, guys. And again, you get a manual. But I'm trying to get this out now. Come on. Whee. It's not really the kind of manual I was expecting, you know. I mean, for the PC games, they could have added a little bit of artwork to it, you know, just to make it like awesome. But there's not really anything here. I mean, it just tells you about the CD-ROM, DVD, what should go in the memory and everything like that. To do with the PCs, I prefer. You do have a little bit of Medal of Honor Allied Assault imprint there on the booklet, but other than that, it's not like, it's like, come on, man, do get Helpline again. But it is a two disc set, you know, and you do get artwork on the discs, which is awesome. There we go. Yeah, this disc is, you know, is not too great, but it will be playable. Especially if you clean a disc up a little bit too. Let's check out disc 2 quickly. Nice little bit of artwork going on there. That disc is not too bad to be fair. With a little bit of cleaning, that'd be grand. That. Let's put that right there. So yeah, 2-disc set to go with that, guys. Allied Assault. Wicked, man. There is a bit more about this, right? There is a Medal of Honor Allied Assault Deluxe Edition, and the artwork is different also. I think it's actually you're very close, you're on the beach basically, and it's just a little bit more, the artwork's different. So I want to get it again, just for the artwork, guys. Now I want to show these two off because so we have Medal of Honor Allied Assault, right? And these two are expansion packs for Breakthrough and Shepherd. They are expansion packs, guys, to go with Allied Assault itself. But again, on these two, the artwork is phenomenal. And you do get a nice booklet to go with it too, which is awesome. Yes, look at that. You know, he means business. at the end of the day, he means business. Look at that. Touch a bit more about the multiplayer and stuff like that, or the controls also. Touch a bit more about the war room as well, all the different kind of armatry that they have there. Tell you, even in this booklet, touch about the weapons that you can get, also what you can use, and which is wicked. But my favourite weapon, nevertheless, is the M1 Grand, and that sound is just awesome. I love it. Wicked. Multiplayer options there, guys, for the multiplayer, and some of the medals that you can achieve while playing the game too. See, I don't know why they didn't put a nice booklet like this on Allied Assault from the very beginning, you know, instead of just a white sheet with all the instructions in, because I mean it's just awesome, you know. Instead of a white sheet, but kind of like an old kind of fashion kind of nice bit of artwork going there on the disc. Yeah, that disc is not too bad. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, guys. Look at some of them graphics. And then let's touch a bit more about the oh yeah, here's the Allied Assault. I'm trying to get a clear view here of the deluxe edition there. Look, they're on the beach, you know, shooting away. So we get it. I'm going to put that there for this one. So get the games is coming next for the PC, which is awesome. Tigerwood's there, Tigerwood, bit of NBA, NHL, sorry. Bit of Harry Potter. 007 Nightfire, what a game. When that come out, I was on it for hours. There were some missions I couldn't get past, and I was just like, oh, this is taking me ages to get past them. Good. And then again. Just the same as the other expansion pack, really, to be honest, guys. Just tells you a little bit more in detail about what you can have, what you can't have, that kind of thing there. All the different weapons there again, guys, look. See, again, all different weapons, add-ons that you can have. This is an expansion pack. War room going on there. Bit of multiplayer. Yeah. Wicked. bit more about, you know, ringing, or if you're having trouble installing the game, you've got everyone out there that can help you. Put them back in there. We're nearly through this, really, guys. We are nearly through the collection. Medal of Honor artwork on there. Wicked. And the disc, well, yeah, it's a little bit scratched, but what can you expect, guys? What can you expect? Come on. 2002 kind of thing. Put it back in there. Wicked. So that's them 2 expansion packs. Good stuff.
Achtung, Ami! Achtung, Ami!
So we here have, I should have put this one down too, actually, to be fair. We have Medal of Honor War Chest going on there. And basically, what this is 3 games in one, to be honest. So it's the expansion packs and the Ally Assault game too. But I wanted it because it's just extra, you know. It is extra for the collection. Wish you guys can see that a little bit more, you know. Yeah, so look, you get all them 3 games that I just showed you in one pack. You know, which is awesome. I should even show you the inside. So, yeah, that's what you get, guys. So you get the 2 expansion packs there, and then you get the 2 disc set for the Allied Assault. That's what you get. And then in the booklet, I mean, even the artwork's awesome on that too. Like, it's exactly the same. So if you don't wanna get them separately, you can just get the war chest, Medal of Honor war chest, and you can have all the expansion packs again, and the 2 disc game set, all included. You know, but it's your choice. It depends. There's loads of different people out there that like to buy games just for the artwork, or just for the booklets, or just for the discs with the artwork on it. Just collectors, or, you know, not even playing them. You know? Yeah, it's just a little bit. Just a manual. Bit more about the war room again, you know. Bit more about the settings. About what you can do with the also the graphics as well. Load and saved, kind of how to do that, you know. I mean, again, that's what I really miss about booklets, you know, as well, because it tells you everything that you want to know basically about the game, which is awesome. Oh, let's go. I think it was that one. Yeah, your notes as well, whether you want to write in the book at all. I don't know. I don't know if there were any kind of cheat codes or anything for this game. I'm not actually too sure. But more notes. More notes. And come on. Oh look, it's got writing on there too. Someone already written a book, right? So this game, right, it says Newbeck at... Oh, so basically it must be someone's email address. Oh, that's great, isn't it? So yeah, this game, when I saw it, I just picked it up. So this game has not been in my collection for that long. Let's put that there. But yeah, War Chest, if you guys are interested. We're nearly at the end of the collection now, guys.
Achtung, Ami! Achtung!
We got one more game for the PC, which is, love that sound, the Medal of Honor Pacific Assault now, guys, for the PC. And this one came out in 2004. this game. Look at that. I ain't gonna lie, guys. I ain't played this game. Okay? This ain't been in my collection for too long. And I think you even get to fly planes. That is awesome. Again, for the inside. Wicked.
Once there was a nightingale with no voice at all to hail, although birds would
Wicked.
often sing, while she cried behind a
Good stuff. And there's also artwork on the disc, guys, here, which is awesome. Patterson. Salute to you, Patterson. A salute to you. Again, the disc needs a bit cleaning up, unfortunately, guys, but it still works. Look at that again. You get to fly aircraft. Wicked. Wicked. DVD-ROM 8-speed. It doesn't actually say, guys. I haven't said whether all these PC games are online or not. I'm not actually too sure right now, guys. It does say multiplayer, actually. 1 game disc per PC. So I guess it is multiplayer there, guys. See, I don't know everything, but I will try to the best of my ability. But here we go, people. This is the game that has come in the post today. And it is to go with like my recently bought GameCube that I've never had in my life. Oh, nearly showing it off there. Nearly showing it off. Yeah, I've never ever owned a GameCube in my life. And I didn't know if you can play, I might as well say Game Boy games on it. So I bought a Game Boy player to go with the GameCube. And yeah, we're gonna do some live streaming on this game as well. Okay, let's do this. Medal of Honor. Infiltrator. Look at that. Game Boy Advance, guys. I got this game off eBay, and guys, I spent £70 on it. The box was nice. I mean, there's a few little dinks here and there, but I'm happy with that. And this version, guys, is the North American version. I wanted the North American version, just because some of the wording's a little bit different, and on the cartridge itself, and there's a little bit of artwork difference too, and the way it's all presented. I do prefer the North American version. Now we're going to open it, guys. We are going to open it. Oh, okay. Guys, We get a manual. We get a manual. Look at that. Look at that lovely manual. Look at that. Look at the artwork on it. He's ready for warriors, isn't he? Wicked. Let's just kind of don't know whether to put it down like that. You know, kind of go through here. Just tells you a little bit more about the contents that you get in the inside. I don't really. I mean, I used to have a Game Boy Grey, and I never really played like any of the other. I did play this Game Boy Advance, but that's when my friend had it, and I played a few games in it. But I never actually owned one myself. All right, but I've owned a Game Boy Grey. Look at that, wicked. And we will be live streaming this as well, you know. We will be live streaming it. Cause you know, I mean, I could have got a Game Boy model number 101 because it has a bright backlight compared to the 001. And you have to be careful out there, guys, because when you're searching for a Game Boy, don't just like, even though if it has it on the back, 101 model on it, the Game Boy may not be 101, it may be the 001. Now the difference between the 001 is because it has a front light, and it's not that bright compared to the 101s that has a backlight and it's far more brighter. So yeah, but you've got to be careful. You've got to make sure that you're getting a video confirmation to make sure that they push the button in the middle and it brights up. So you've got to be careful out there. And there are some Game Boys out there that have kind of, I mean, you could buy the parts separately if you want to on eBay and get yourself a case and all that, Game Boy case and all that sort of stuff, and build it yourself. But I wanted the original one, and I found one on eBay. It was on a bidding process. It said £200, and I didn't go through with it because I thought, hang on a minute, I wonder if you could live stream it from a Game Boy to the PC or to the TikTok Live Studio, and you can't. There's nothing there available. So I decided to get a GameCube, a Resident Evil limited edition GameCube, and I wasn't really going to do that until I found it. I was like, I have to have it. It has to go with my Resident Evil collection there, guys. You know? Look at that. Wait. Come on now, let's go. Yeah. Wicked. So we will be live streaming. And we have got a cartridge. I mean, differences between the North American one and the European one. Well, on the cartridge itself, it says Medal of Honor, but the rest of it is plain white, and it's not appetizing to me. I didn't really like it. So I got the North American one, considering that the Game Boys are region free, right? So I thought, yeah, let's do it. Let's get it. So I mean, look at that artwork that's on it. You know, it's wicked, man. So that was the whole reason of me getting it. And it was 70 quid. It was £70, guys, there, you know. So yeah, this completes my collection of the Medal of Honor games.